Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well wherever you happen to be in the world right now. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions that you might have, please feel free to leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Today I'm going to be covering VeChain. I've not done it for a while. I've been away on holiday and the last few videos I've been making have just been about some DeFi project that I'm invested in, so I want to get back to more of the mainstream projects that I'm in, and VeChain being one of them. I'm going to do that one first. So I've just been reading an article about how VeChain is the greenest blockchain out there. So I'll go through that article, I'll look at some charts, there's some stuff on Twitter I want to go through, but I'll start off by going through the cryptocurrency market just to see how things are looking. So we're up 0.64% across the entire market. We've got a market cap of $1.21 trillion, which is still fairly healthy. 24-hour trading volume of $46 billion, and Bitcoin dominance is at 47%, which is quite high. It's currently trading. It's gone back above $29,000, so it's pushing back up towards that 30k level, having been down at 27, 28 the other day. So Bitcoin's having a good day. Ethereum still below $2,000, but you know it's in a good position really from where it's been. Looking across the rest of the top 10, Solana continues to make gains. It's catching up with Polygon. I see it flipping that at some point, and then Doge. I honestly believe that Solana is going to creep its way up the top 10. That's why I'm continuing to accumulate at these prices. Not financial advice, of course. Anyway, so over the last 24 hours, the biggest, I know this is something to do with AI, render token, that's up 40%. How much are it? $2.50 at the moment. That's a bit too, I'm not sure if I'd want to be getting into it at that price, but that's up 10%, 40% on the week. ICP's up 9%. Immutable X, I remember that was pumping a while back, that's up 6.85%, and Solana's up 4% today, so that's the main one. But yeah, it's nothing massive, but there are some fairly decent gainers today. Moving on to the VeChain page, you can see we're currently trading at 0.022, up 1.4% against the US dollar. We've got a market cap of $1.628 billion, 24-hour trading volume of $40 million. Circulating supply is still the same as last time I checked. It's 83.62% of the total supply, which is 72.5 billion VeChain. What else is there that I can go through on this page? Sentiment. You're not really getting. They've changed the page for VeChain for some reason, not on many others. But yeah, everything seems to be fairly bullish looking from what people are saying. I'll go over the chart quickly first just to see what things are doing. I know some people are slightly bored of the lack of activity in the VeChain price action, but you know, for me, boring is good because it gives me more time to accumulate. We've just been hovering around this. We've got a bit of resistance. There has been support, but this 0.022 level, we've been hovering around here for a few weeks now, which doesn't bother me because when you zoom out to the bigger picture, you can see we've got a lot of scope for growth, all the way up to 27 cents. I see this as a 50 cents minimum, even as high as $1 I believe is possible. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's going to take time, but it's got solid fundamentals, solid partnerships, and if you believe in a project, then invest in it. Again, not financial advice, but I'm putting money into this that I'm prepared to lose. I've already mentioned I've got a goal of holding 1 million VeChain. I keep saying I'm nearly there, but I am genuinely nearly there. I'm probably going to buy some over the weekend, and once I get to 1 million, will I continue to invest? I'm not sure. I'll probably just sit around that and start getting into the other projects. I've got certain targets I've got for each project, or a certain amount of holdings I'd like, but if the price is right, if it comes lower, then I will buy more. I'm going on a bit now, so I'll have a quick look at the 4-hourly, see if there's anything there. A bit of a pullback on Wednesday. I'm not sure what happened. I think that was when Bitcoin pulled back, so it was a bit of a sell-off that day. Nothing major in the grand scheme of things. So moving on to the article, VeChain is the greenest blockchain for a clean and healthy planet with billions of people and companies all around the world. It's on Crypto News Flash. I'll link it down below. The VeChain ecosystem accounts for 4,459.41 kilograms in carbon emissions and a total of 1,789 0.58 kilograms year to date. The financial implications of the VeChain carbon emissions have been estimated at $143 year to date, after amounting to about $357 last year. So it's absolutely minuscule. I can't see any other blockchains coming close to that. Not that I'm aware of anyway, you can correct me if I'm wrong. The development of blockchain technology has evolved over the past decade since Satoshi Nakamoto left the last message. Different consensus mechanisms have been conceptualized to minimize electricity consumption without compromising on security. Moreover, the debate on blockchain decentralization and scalability has brought forth hundreds of layer 1 blockchains. As cryptocurrency and blockchain technology enter the phase of mainstream adoption, global regulators are keen on ensuring environmentally friendly projects take the lead. Consequently, the second largest blockchain by on-chain activity, Ethereum, recently finalized the transaction from proof of work to proof of stake via this Shanghai upgrade. The high carbon footprint emissions by Bitcoin caused Tesla Inc. to stop its initiative to accept the top digital asset for electric vehicle consumption. Tech billionaire Elon Musk insisted that the electric vehicle maker would revisit the decision until such time that Bitcoin miners migrate to renewable energy sources. According to a report on the environmental impact of crypto in 2022, Bitcoin's annual electricity usage in kilowatts was 115.9 billion, thus contributing to annual carbon emissions of 68 tons. Now, comparing that with VeChain's, we're talking in a year 4,000 kilograms, and Bitcoin's at 86 tons. That is a massive difference. The energy used per transaction, Bitcoin topped out with 1,184 kilowatts. Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash consumed about 19 kilowatts per transaction, while Polygon posted 90 kilowatts per hour. In this regard, the total number of trees needed to offset greenhouse gases from the top 5 energy consumers is more than 435 million units. So there's a little table there of the environmental impact of the cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash leading the way. Polygon, Cardano, that's something that I'm actually invested in. That's up there, so that doesn't bode well. And Ripple, but I don't know if they're picking out on every single cryptocurrency, but you can see that Bitcoin is just absolutely ludicrous. Eventually, when you do compare it to Ripple, it's next to nothing. So, yeah, no big thing. It's just Bitcoin and Litecoin are the main offenders. VeChain is user and environmentally friendly. VeChain, a state-of-the-art blockchain that uses 2 coins in streamlining the global supply chain ecosystem, has been hailed for its environmental protection. Notably, the VeChain ecosystem accounted for 4,459.41 kilograms in carbon emission and a total of 1,789.58 year to date. As a result, the VeChain blockchain has been hailed for enabling crypto adoption through low transaction fees and high throughput. There's a little tweet there discussing it. I'll link the article down below so you can click on the tweet. I don't want to open up that right now. Reportedly, the financial implications of the VeChain carbon emissions have been estimated at $143 year to date, after amounting to about $357 last year. As a blockchain with 2 token ecosystem, VET had a market capitalization of 1.65 billion on Wednesday, and VeTho reported a valuation of 85 million. Its future growth prospects are expected to increase exponentially due to institutional adoption. According to the official VeChain website, the ecosystem takes pride in more than 2 million active wallets since its inception. The blockchain has facilitated more than 45 million transactions, with each it consuming about 0.000216 kilowatt, VeChain noted. So now this bit here where they say future growth prospects are expected to increase exponentially due to institutional adoption is what interests me and what makes me so bullish on VeChain, because when that does come, should such a time come, which I believe it will come, I see this just exploding once people, realise the actual use case, the real, genuine, real world utility that VeChain has got, and the companies and partnerships that it's got. People are going to want to invest in this. So I like to think I'm very, very early into this, or as other people that are holding VeChain and believe in this project are as well. So I was looking on Twitter earlier, and there's this VeChain Stats, and this tweet here See the carbon impact of every single transaction and smart contract interaction at VeChainStats.com, thanks to the recently launched carbon calculator created in consultation with certification experts DNV. They've got a partnership with DNV, which I've covered in previous videos. That was prior to me going to Poland. So this is VeChain Stats. You can see every single transaction going through. Is it moving? Yeah, it is. Sorry, my computer's a little bit slow, but then you can go to... Oh God, my computer's freezing right towards the end of the video. I really don't need this. Give it a second. If it doesn't start moving, I'm just going to have to wrap it up. But I'll give my mouse a little bang, see if that makes any difference. That's not helping. So anyway, where am I? We're back to life. Tools, not on carbon footprint. Right, so here you can see if it's going to open. I do apologise for my computer's misbehaving. You've got all their carbon emissions tracked on here. You can see what's happening throughout the day. So I don't know if you want to visit this website. I'll also link this down below, this VeChain Stats. So if you want to have a look through this, there's a lot of information that's quite useful to VeChain holders and VeChain investors and whatnot. If you want to learn more about what's going on in their blockchain, in real time, then just have a look at this, because all the transactions are there for all to see. Right, so in conclusion, more good news for the project. Being the greenest blockchain out there is significant, considering the world we live in at the moment, where everyone's trying to achieve carbon neutrality, and VeChain's there to help facilitate that. So I'll wrap it up for there. I wish you all a wonderful evening, afternoon, weekend, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great time. You and your families are all doing well. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.